Hey everybody, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel, and I am very happy this evening. My two little ones, my 2.5-year-old granddaughter and my 5.5-year-old grandson, is fast asleep in the other room. Now you know this is a really small apartment. We have a queen-size bed in the bedroom and our pull-out sofa pulls out to a queen, so I have to be a little quiet tonight because my little girl is a light sleeper. My grandson can sleep through almost anything. But the little one, she's a light sleeper. So no die cutting for this lady tonight. And I have to keep it down a bit. Folks, I'm so blessed to have a wonderful daughter-in-law. She's just terrific. I have unbelievable, unprecedented access to my grandchildren. And she goes out of her way. When I'm out here on these trips or I'm back home in America, she goes out of her way to make sure that I have a continual relationship with these children. And I know from my friends, I was one of the first to have children get married. So most of my friends who are in their 40s, their kids are just now getting serious with relationships. You know, in our community, at least in New York, most people aren't getting married till they're 35. My kids got married early and they had kids early. So I'm like one of the first to have kids that are married, one of the first to have grandkids. It's been actually really amazing. But I am one of the first. But I can tell you that now that my friends' kids are starting to get serious with people or are getting married, I know I am super blessed to have this daughter-in-law. Now, she is Israeli. She was born here, but she does not live here in Tel Aviv. So I am so fortunate that she does things like tonight. So here I have like surprise visit with my grandkids that she arranged, and I just feel like the luckiest grandparent in the world. So tomorrow they're going to go spend the day with her family, and then I'm going to make the whole day I'm going to make and work on my project with Danielle, and then I will likely have them back again in the late afternoon and evening, have all this wonderful time with them. I'm just really lucky, but they do get up early, folks. Any of you with young children or who've had young children, have grandkids, or who have nieces and nephews that you're close with, or cousins, you know kids get up early. And my grandkids get up at 5:30. So it is 11:20 here, folks. Very soon I'm going to bed because these little ones are going to get me up early and be like, Grandma, what are we having for breakfast? And let's go play and let's go to the park. But it's a joy. It's a joy. Can you tell how happy this makes me? Oh my goodness, this makes me so happy. Okay, now that I've talked about my swollen heart that just is full tonight, I did manage to separate out some stuff from my hauling today because I really wanted to show you some of the new products, and I was like, what can I show them where they won't be able to guess who it's from? So I pulled out a bunch of stuff where I think you won't be able to guess because it could have gone to anyone, and that was my way of solving it. So let's start. I am sorry for my camera quality because you're not going to be able to get really the beauty of these, but I showed you that I hauled some dimensional hearts that were similar to the ones from Ellie. Folks, look at the new ones. They're pastel and iridescent. They're amazing. This blue is spectacular. The soft pink, spectacular. Most of the pack is pastel. There is this one weird red iridescent heart. This does not do it justice. This is a salmony corally orange that's actually lovely in person. Doesn't look great on camera, but it's beautiful. Just the one red one's a little odd, but I'll save it for the holidays. Folks, this pack has 15 of these in here. 15. And the pack was 50 cents. That makes this cheaper than the ones we're hauling from Allie by quite a bit. And they're so pretty. So I hauled a bunch of these because, you know, whether you're a clean creator, a shabby creator, a vintage creator, a Maggie Holmes creator, folks, you can use these. If you're shabby, you're going to dress them up. Or if you're vintage, you're going to distress them and do all sorts of things. And if you're a Maggie Holmes or a clean creator, you're going to use them as is. These are so versatile and wonderful for everyone. So I was really happy with those. Well, in the same vein, aren't these amazing heart-like stars? So this is they're like sequiny and they're quite puffy and dimensional. So I thought these ones would be great for Christmas. Conversely, there's a gold in the pack, a blue, and a silver. So you get 6 of these, folks. 6 of these for 50 cents. So again, these were fabulous. What a find. Now, on camera, these don't really look as cute as they are in real life, but they have like really lovely, it's a soft pink, the soft green, the soft salmon color, corally salmon, the yellow, and then that warmer carousel pink. they get 2 of these, and they're about 2.5 inches in diameter. 2 of these for $1, folks. And they're just so pretty. And again, so many people could use these. You know, you could add a whole bunch of things to these and dress them up, or you could just use them as is. So that was another great find. All right. Now, he got in a bunch more sequins, which is so problematic. But I actually loved these. I'm doing a sequin mix right now for Danielle, and these are perfect, and I was missing this tone. So what you can't tell because of my crappy camera is that these are like an iridescent pink and purple. If they were just purple, I probably wouldn't have hauled them, because like Lily, I'm not always drawn to purple as strongly as other people, but these are an iridescent pinky purple, and I love them. And folks, look how many you get. This is tons. And these were $1. So again, what a bargain, right? Okay. Now, the next thing were these carousel pink sequin stars that are about 2.5 inches, closer to 3 actually. They're really cute in person, and 50 cents for 2, folks. 50 cents for 2. So I was happy with those. And now they're starting to get in some holiday stuff, just like in America. I don't know what is going on. So these are gold foil snowflakes, and you get 15 in the package, folks. Now, if you're like Carmen and you like things layered up the way Erica Scrap Diva teaches us to do it, then you're going to want to use 3 or 4 of these because they're thin. But still, folks, you get 15 in the pack. 15, 50 cents. Now, they didn't have tons of those left because lots of people were buying them. So I think they're stocking up here too. My next thing is something that I almost never buy. I don't know, folks. I mean, let me know. Do you use foam a lot? Because I don't. I use foam a lot for projects that I teach my grandchildren. Like, I get to teach my grandkids art. And for them, I use a lot of foam cutouts. I don't normally in my paper crafting. But folks, this is a stunning pack of sparkly, mostly pastel, although there is a gold and there is one strange red and one slightly deeper purple. But this pink is glorious, the gold is gorgeous, there's a soft purple that's beautiful, and the blue is stunning. So these are sea inspired. So you can see that this is a pink sparkly reef, and that's a gold octopus. So I thought these were magical for all of my beach projects. And you get a whopping load in this package. I mean a whopping load. Okay? And these were 50 cents. I couldn't believe it. So I am definitely excited to use these in my current projects. Now, the other thing that I thought was interesting was this guy. Don't ask me why I like this bunny so much. He's huge. He's like 4.5 inches tall. He's wearing a little woolen sweater. I don't know. I just thought he was adorable. I don't know that I'm going to use him for Easter. I think I just like him in the way that I like Quirky Willow Lane. And I'm going to figure out how to use this guy. But I also bought a couple to gift to my friends. Because again, you can change this up. You could shabby this up. It's kind of vintagey already. And you can make this work with Maggie Holmes too. 50 cents, folks. So I loved him. I got a few of these. And then, let's move right along here. I found these gorgeous butterflies. And folks, they're thicker than they appear. They're really nicely constructed. And you can see all the detailing. Look how pretty the shape is. And folks, these are, on their largest wing length, 3 inches high. Okay? We get 3 of these, folks, for 50 cents. Look at that again. Gorgeous. My shabby and vintage people, oh, they could dress these up and take them to town, folks. These are really something else. So I love those. And you're going to recognize these. Oh, yes, you are. Take a look, folks. These are those lovely Tim Holtz-like, right? Alphas. Unbelievable. Nice. Look how nicely vintaged and teed. Oh, lovely. This could be used if you're a vintage maker, if you're a shabby creator. Folks, if you're a clean creator, you could use these. And they were $1. So I got quite a few of these as gifts because I thought they were fabulous. 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 For the first time, he just got in acrylic stamps. Now, I can't vouch for how well they work. You know, there's certain stores on Ally I can tell you that their stamps are great. I can tell you that some of them I have to ink them up a few times, but once I do, they're great. And that new Tim Holtz platform guarantees I'm going to be precise when I'm using them. But I thought since I got 11 of these, for $1, it was worth chancing. And I picked this particular set because I bought it as a gift for someone, and I thought this individual might like these particular ones. But he had a whole bunch, folks. So again, 11 for $1. Well worth chancing, I think. And maybe the person who gets these will let us know how they worked out, so we know if they worked well or if they weren't worth it. Sometimes you have to take a chance, folks. Just like with Ali. Sometimes we order things and we don't know if it's going to work out, but I thought for $1 for 11 stamps, if half of them work, I'm going to be happy. Well, I hauled these for my project, right? For Nye. So this is a black flower. Odd to find flowers in black, but this is a black flower. And it has a white heart and 2 pearls and a little iridescent flower on it. And you get 4 of these, folks, in a package. 4, and they're really quite dimensional, for 50 cents. So I got these to try to do something a little different on a Memdex card for Nye. And I'm cutting out, not tonight because I'll wake up the little one, but tomorrow I'm going to die cut out a whole bunch of different Memdex cards and try a few more prototypes. And then I'm just going to show them all to you, and you'll let me know which ones. I think I've lost perspective, folks. I think that's what's happened. Sometimes you make and you lose perspective. So I think your feedback will be really useful. So I got these for that, but I also got a set to gift to her. Because if she really loves this kind of stuff in black and white, I thought, well, this is a really great gift. 50 cents, folks. Okay. Now, the next 2 things I'm going to show you are enclosures. So, how people have been hauling, I'm sorry about the glare. They've been hauling all these, amazing vinyl, or they've been making these amazing vinyl pouches with, sequins in them. So this is the same holographic, beautiful pink holographic vinyl, only this one says, "You're my best friend in real life. You're my BFF IRL." But they also had ones that said, "You're so cool and you're so magical." So I hauled a bunch of these, and I'll tell you why. These make great rack enclosures for small little rack packages to send to people, and that's what I'm doing this week. So I'm just going to fill this up with goodies. It comes with a tassel already. Did you notice that? I didn't put that on. Oh no, folks, it came with the tassel. So I might add another couple of charms and just send that off. This was $1. I hauled a bunch, folks. These are fantastic for enclosures, for sending. I was super thrilled. And here's the other one I wanted to show you. Here I was being all organized, and somehow the other one has disappeared. Okay, well, I'll have to come back to that, folks. I don't know what happened to it. Now, oh, there it is. See, that's just me thinking that I put something away and I didn't. I do that all the time. I don't know if you guys do that. I'm so organized, I put everything back in its bag and then I forget that I did that. This was the other enclosure I hauled. So some people I know will like that vinyl holographic pink and they like that style, but others of my makers wouldn't care for that as an enclosure. So I got this for them. This is denim. It's actually material. It's not like fake denim. It's like material. And then it has these pockets that are actually working pockets where I'm going to stuff a bunch of goodies in. And then it has inside it's really big. So I can put a whole bunch of goodies in. Well, folks, here's my plan for these. I'm going to dress these up according to the person's taste. I'm going to shabby some of these up. I'm going to vintage some of these up. Oh, they're going to look so cute when I'm done with them. And I'm going to add some charms and some tassels just to spruce them up. They were $1. $1. So I hauled a few of these too for some specific people. I think these are fun ways to send small rack backs. Yes, we make flat mail enclosures, but how cute is this to get? Plus it's reusable. So I figure afterwards, someone could put their pencils in here, or their markers, or maybe their specific markers, like my gold markers that I use for detailing. Or you could use this as a makeup bag afterwards. So I love things like this. Well, we all know who I hauled this for, right? Pretty obvious, folks, right? Okay, so it's an insulated kid's lunchbox, which I love, but it squishes down, and I tested it. It fits perfectly in the envelope. So I'm going to put all of Miss Dina's goodies in this, and I'm going to ship it off to her. So why did I pick this? Not just because it's Disney, because she has a little grandson who she's very, very close with and spends a lot of time with. And I thought what was cool about this is that she could use it for car trips in the summer, or if they go on like an overnight trip or to the beach, and she could put juice boxes in here to keep them nice and cold, and some snacks for the little grandson. So I thought this was a great enclosure for Dina. Folks, this was a bargain. $3. And it's Disney branded, folks. Yep, this is Disney's, this unbelievable. $3. Yep, I was so happy with that. I was like, woohoo! Now, the last item I'm going to show you are these tassels. Now, it's funny because I just had a conversation with Joanne, the Happy Mail Stamper, this morning. We were chit-chatting back and forth about tassels. And she's thinking about getting that die, that Tony Feature Craft Perch for making tassels. And I was like, whoa, hold up. I'm not sure we all need a die. Why do I say that? Well, like crepe paper rosettes, I'm actually quite good at making paper tassels. Don't ask me why, I just am. They're not hard for me to make. I can do the ones where you use these toppers. I can do the ones where you make the toppers out of paper. I can make them out of thread. I can make them out of yarn. So I was like, Joanne, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I followed a couple people's tutorials online, and I actually didn't love all the tutorials, and I just altered them in my head. And I don't know if I ever told you guys this when I was boxing up Miss Sabrina's, but that large tassel I made was probably the first large tassel I had ever created. But now, like, I can do a whole bunch. And in fact, I did a bunch for Danielle for this project because I wanted to hang them off of something. So why did I buy these then? Well, I don't want to buy a big thing of orange yarn or a big thing of like orange, what do you call it, fake leather. To make tassels, to make like 5 tassels for Halloween, because then that big thing of orange is going to take me like 10 years to go through, and it'll be sitting around here forever. So I thought for 50 cents it was worth me hauling these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to alter them quite a bit because they're a bit too shiny up top for me. And then I'm going to dangle some spooky charms and some sentiments and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm actually going to stain the bottoms. I have a whole plan. But that's why I hauled these. Normally I would have made them. But I thought this is better than me buying a big old thing of orange stuff that I'm not going to use, or it'll take me 10 years to get through. So I was happy with this for 50 cents. However, are you also debating about buying that die for tassels? Because if you are, I'd be happy to do a quick tutorial on paper tassels. And that way you can decide, do you really need to buy this die? Now look folks, I don't remember how much the die is. Maybe it's all of $2 and it's worth it for you because it's faster. But these really are like paper rosettes, guys. They don't take very long to make. Once you get used to doing it, it's super fast. So I was thinking, if you would like a tutorial, I will do one. I'm doing a coffee and tea stain tutorial this week. I'd be happy to add paper tassels to that. Let me know. Put a comment down below. Are you interested in taking a look at that just so you can decide whether or not you want the die? If so, I'll be happy to do it. And again, let me know if you want the paper tassel or if you want the like the material tassel, be it wool, be it thread. But I suspect paper is really the one in question because people are trying to decide whether or not they need a die. So if that's helpful, let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll do that this week too. Oh, I have to remember to be quiet. All right, folks. So my little ones are going to get up early. We'll have breakfast together. They'll go off and see the other family. And I am going to spend the day making Danielle's project and doing some die cutting because I can't run the machine right now for Nye. So I'll have to do that in the morning too. I will have probably a bunch of project shares tomorrow for you. I will try to upload them, make short little videos, not like this 18-minute haul video. Oh no. Short little videos, maybe 4 minutes at a time, so you can just take a look at the ones that interest you. If I upload Nice, I am asking you guys for some help because clearly this has been my struggle. But at least I think I've just lost perspective. I think I can't tell what's okay anymore or not because I think I've been worrying about this too much. But I am so excited for the project with Danielle. This has been such a joy to work on. And what's funny is that I saw this week she project shared something, and I'm not nervous that she'll guess because she makes every day. So she always has a different project that she's showing. But she made something this week that made me laugh out loud because I made her something very, very similar as part of the swap. And that tells me that I'm on the right wavelength for this project. So I am super excited for you to see it, super excited for her to receive it. And that's it, folks. I'm going to go to bed because my little ones are going to wake me up bright and early in the morning. And Grandma likes to make breakfast and enjoy it with them. It's such a rare treat. Grandkids, they're amazing. I hope all of you have had a really pleasant day. It's coming up to probably around 4 o'clock, 4:30 your time. And I hope you found a little bit of time in the day to enjoy and to appreciate and maybe even just to reflect. Hopefully you had a little time to make too. And if you've been at work all day, then I hope tonight is peaceful for you and that you have some making time tonight. All right, folks, that's it for now. This is One Sleepy Grandma signing off, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.